Hi, this is Christian Racy over here at Pro Edge Paintball. Today we're going to be covering some of the pod pack systems and the pods that we carry in store. Some of these brands range from the Empire, GI Sports, Bunker Kings, Virtue, Dye, and GenX. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. First pod we have here today is the Dye Lock Lid Pod. They're $5.95 for one or $34.95 for a 6-pack. The capacity on these is 160. The pretty unique feature of the Dye Lock Lid pods is the push-button lock system on top of these pods, which allows you to lock the pod so you don't actually drop any paint when you're sliding or running across the field. Dye also offers a cheaper alternative to their more expensive line. These are $250 for the Dye Alpha pod. They hold 150, and they come in a few different colors. The nice thing about these pods is the material that the actual shell of the pod's made out of. It's a little bit more robust, so you don't actually have to worry about getting shot in the pod and actually cracking. So, up next, we'll have the Virtue Press Flick pods. We have the Virtue Press Flick pod. These retail for $650, come in a few different sizes and colors as well. Their bigger version holds 165 and is the same size as a regular pod, and then their smaller version is going to be a little bit smaller than a standard pod, but holds the same amount as a standard pod, which is really nice, at 135 for the capacity. The unique design of the Virtue pods is the press flick design, which allows you to lock the pod with the clicking of it, and allows you to release it with the press and then the flick of this button that comes standard on all their pods, which allows you to not lose any paint when you go sliding around the field or when you use a strapless pack design. Up next, we have the GenX pods. Here we have the GenX pod. These hold 140 rounds and retail for $3 a piece, or for a 4-pack they sell for $10. Going to be a little bit more standard of a lid compared to the Dye Lock lids or the Virtue Press Flick pods. This is going to be a lid where you have to just pry it open with your thumb, compared to the lock lids where they have the nice press button, or the Virtue pod, same thing, nice little press button to open the pod up. You don't see many of these opening up when you're sliding around the field, but they do have the possibility of doing that since there's not an actual locking mechanism on them. But very, very good pod for your buck. Come in a few different colors as well, like red, purple, blue, clear, and the green ones we have here, and a few other colors as well. Next, we're going to show you how to basically load one of these pods. Here we're going to show you how to properly fill a pod. First, you're going to grab your pod, of course, and if you don't have a paintball caddy, I recommend getting one. Filling from a bag, you're going to lose a few balls here and there, so paint caddy is going to actually save you some money down the road, so you're not losing a bunch of paint. Basically, going to fill your pod up just like this. Most of the time, this is where your standard person is going to stop, and you're going to notice you're going to have this shaking noise, and that's not something you want. It's potential where you can actually break the paintballs inside of it, or make too much noise to where you're making a big move or something like that, and the person hears you come before you actually get there. What you want to do to fix this problem is you're basically going to grab a few extra paintballs, and you're going to load it to the top of the pod, and then basically shake it down, cup it with the top of your hand, and then add a few more, and then close your lid. You're going to notice you're not going to have any noise anymore. So what this does, allows you to carry a few extra rounds inside the pod, but also make it to the point where there's not going to be any room for them to shake, to break, or to make any noise to give away your position. And this is how we fill pods. Up next, we're going to show you how all the pods that we went over today fit inside of packs with straps and without straps. Here we have a few of the pod pack selections we have here at the shop. Going to be the biggest difference, the strapless design on a few of the newer style packs versus the Velcro strap design on some of the original and newer style packs as well. My personal preference still leans towards the Velcro strap packs. Really, really nice and secures your pod very well. Some people are leaning more towards the strapless designs now. They hold their pod very, very well as well. It's going to be very, very tight and actually secure the pod very, very well. Not going to shake out, but a little bit harder to pull out once you go to do that. Versus the Velcro strap, it's going to secure the pod very, very well. But when you go to actually shake it, it's not going to move. But when you go to actually pull it out, this is a lot easier to pull out versus the strapless design. Both very comfortable. They come with a lot of padding on the back of the pack itself and adjustable straps, so they fit just about everybody, more like a one-size-fits-all. Both are going to come with extra straps on the side as well to fit more than just your standard size pod pack. So you're going to have all these little extra flaps in between and on the corners of the pod packs. A bunch of different brands out there like the GI Sports, the Bunker Kings, the HK, Empire packs, all different variations and colors and sizes. But we have pretty much everything in stock here at Pro Edge Paintball. I'm Christian Racy. Stay tuned for the next video.